Close it out this evening. Veterans are closer to getting the care they absolutely deserve and the attention they need. The House unanimously passed legislation to help prevent veteran suicides. God bless them. The Clay Hunt SAV Act was single-handedly blocked last year by now retired Senator Tom Coburn.
My heart breaks for the people who commit suicide. You know what it is? They find no relief anywhere else except death. There's no answer for them. We don't give it to them. We have failed them.
The Oklahoma senator is gone from the Senate, but his opposition did irreversible damage. The Department of Veterans Affairs estimates 22 veterans commit suicide every day. Congressman Tim Walz estimates over 750 veterans have taken their own lives since Coburn blocked the bill. Simply put, we can't wait another day, he said. The bill requires independent review of suicide prevention programs within the VA and Pentagon. The $22 million bill will also assist veterans transitioning out of active duty. I'm joined tonight by Montel WIlliams, veterans advocate and Emmy award-winning television host who has served in the Marines and the United States Navy and has been a stalwart advocate to get something done on behalf of veterans, this very serious issue. You have to be encouraged by the unanimous vote. Now where's the Senate?
And I'm encouraged because I don't know if that unanimous vote would have happened had you not given some eyes to this right before Christmas. This has to happen today. Tomorrow, we have veterans across the country, and this has really affected our younger generation of veterans more than any. The 35-year-olds and below, they are thinking, what the heck happened before Christmas that the Congress and the Senate could leave us in a lurch this way? So I say forgive them for they knew not what they did, but understand that they came back recognizing that they had to get something done. If you had not shined a light on this before Christmas, I don't think we would have got it done. So thank you for that. And now, so what has to happen? Tonight, I got to get people out here watching right now. They need to get on the phone and tell their senator, you need to put this on the floor tomorrow. You need to vote on this and pass it so we can stop the carnage.
What will $22 million do? Where does this money go? What will it do?
A couple of things it's going to do that's really impressive is the fact that for the first time, we're going to start being able to reimburse some college students that are going to college right now who are studying those specialties that are required to be able to meet the demands of this in the future.
Hands-on experience to help veterans.
Yes, sir. One. Two, we're going to set up also some programs that communities need to get involved in. Let me tell you a real quick story. Everybody knows that I was involved with, Sergeant Tamarisi and helping him get out. But people think that I left that alone since it was gone. I and Andrew talk a lot. We texted today. By the grace of God, I've got some members of Anheuser-Busch who said, Montel, let's get that young man to the Super Bowl. So I've got a collection of people coming together to support Andrew. We're going to take him to the Super Bowl this weekend. Anybody in the community can bring together. What this bill is going to do is ask for community outreach groups so that veterans can have people to reach out to. But we all don't have to wait for a bill to be signed. We can start helping veterans ourselves by reaching out.
And reaching out to someone who's willing to help, that's involved in this program, is a lifesaver because isolation is so important with these veterans.
Yes, sir. And they have to understand, like right now, seriously, if you heard from some of the guys that I heard from when this bill did not make it to the floor in the Senate, they actually were saying things like, the Congress and Senate is just, what on us. They've done this to us. So, and I got a note very recently from a young lady, and I got to read this to you because this is a tweet. And she said, this is in the Marine Times, my husband was one of those Marines who took his life. This bill passing means everything to me. I became a widow at age 34. How many more widows do we have to wait for?
You are absolutely convinced that if this money is allocated to the veterans, that it will save lives. That we have this big void right now that we were not dealing with veterans the way we should. We have all of these Americans coming back with post-traumatic stress disorder, which is at the doorstep of suicide.
What I believe very strongly, this bill passes, America recognizes there's an illness that's called mental illness among our troops. This is the beginning. The $22 million is going to save. Tomorrow it's going to start saving lives the second they pass it. But it's going to also put in place the fact that we need to do so much more.
If you had a chance to visit with President Obama, what would you say?
I would say, as we have all these discussions every single day outlining the threat to the American people, we recognize that we have to put boots on the ground somewhere to be able to defend this democracy. Please, sir, today, put in place those things that guarantee once we serve, leave body parts behind, leave parts of our humanity behind, you will invite us back here, embrace us, and help heal us. That's what I wanted to do.
Do you think Mitch McConnell would give you an audience to get this on the floor?
Listen to me, and you know me, and I think that I will go down to D.C. tomorrow.
It is politics, and the Republicans wrap themselves in the flag, and they say how they support the veterans. There's no better chance than to do it right now. Unanimously passing in a Republican House.
We've got Blumenthal, Isaacson, McCain, Reid, McConnell, all saying that they support this in a bipartisan way. If they want me to come down and address them, I'm there tomorrow.